Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel, and in this video we will be discussing one of the very important topic, and you will be using this very frequently in Python or in any other program or programming you are doing. Okay, so this video we will discuss how to iterate our files in directory using Python. So many a times we want to iterate our files in a directory. Now suppose there is a directory or folder and we want to go through each and every file, might be for any operation, that is up to us. Okay, so in this video we will discuss this very clearly, and as you can see this is just 2 lines of code, as as easy as that one. Okay, so just 2 lines of code and we will go through each and every file one by one. Okay, so this is very simple. At first you have to do import OS. This is must. So after importing, just a for loop. Since we know from our very programming days that for the iteration we use for loop and while loop. Okay, so we will be using for loop, and this is just if you are I think if you are expert in Python or not expert, even if you are beginners, you might be aware of for loops. If not, you can go through my playlist of Python in which I have discussed the for loop. So this is a simple for loop in which 4 items in os.listdir, and this is the one path. Okay, so this line we will discuss. So it is saying you have to just write as it is. So it will be os.listdir, and this will be the directory location or directory path which we will be iterating. Okay, so 4 items in os.listdir, and this location will be the location or path of the directory. Okay, and then I'm just writing print items. Okay, so let me show you with the help of example what it is going. So the path what I have given is of a directory which is img. So if I can show you img, this is the directory, and if I click here we can see there are some files. So these are some png files, and there are 2 more directory or folder. Okay, so I want to iterate through each of this, but only files. Okay, so the location that I have given is the folder location. Okay, so inside this location whatever I am given is the folder location. So the file is inside this folder, so you have to give the folder location. So /home/user/img. Okay, and once we are inside this folder we will move through each item. Item is nothing but these things. All these are item, folder 1, folder 2, image, all these image are items. So 4 items in this directory, just print the item. Now if I run this, yeah, you can see all this item has been printed. So all the images, as you can see, 1 2 3 4, all these images as well as both the folder 1, folder 2 has been printed. So folder 1, folder 2 and image up to 10. Okay, so as you can see 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So all the images as well as folder has been printed. So whatever was inside this img folder or directory, everything has been printed. So as it is, so this is very easy. So just keep one thing in mind, you have to give the location. This path should be the path of the directory inside which all folders are there. Okay, so this was just iteration, but what I have written here, we have to iterate our files. So instead of all the iteration we want to just over the file. So I want to remove this folder. We don't want the folder, we want to just iterate our file. So nothing much of a big deal. So just we will be using one more thing. Okay, so this is the second command. So I'm doing the same thing, iteration is same, just I have written this one is file. So this is file will basically check whether this is a file or not, and if it will be a file, then only it will print. Okay, so I have discussed in my previous videos how to check whether something is a file or a folder. So please go and watch that video, then you will understand. But if not, then also by keyword only you can understand. Is file will basically check whether this is a file or folder. So I'm doing the same thing, iteration over everything, but it is checking if it is a file, yes, then only print this. That's all. So the same thing, 4 items in os.listdir. If os.path.is file, so I have given the path or name of the file. So this thing, if you are good in Python, you might be understanding. So this is basically I am giving the name of the file. So /home/user/img, this is the folder name, and inside this folder I have to give this item name. So item was nothing, which was file name. So in after this folder I have used formatting, and that formatting will include this item name. So this, by combining all these things, you will get the file name or whatever name, file or folder. Okay, now it will check whether this path is a file. If yes, then it will print. It is like this. It will go through one by one everything. It will check, is file, no, is file, no, and then is file, yes, then print it, is file, yes, then print it, like this. Okay, okay. So if os.path.is file, if it will check, it will be yes, then it will print this. Now if I run this, yeah, you can check we are getting the same thing. All image is there, but folder 1 and folder 2 is not here. You can see there is no folder 1, folder 2 is not here, just all the files are here. So this is a simple way in which we can extract all the files, and we will keep the folder aside. So this was to check or to iterate over the file. So just keep one thing in mind, you have to just apply one more thing, is file, and then give the name, complete name. Now this up to this name was name of the folder. Okay, and after that I again included one slash, and then here I have given the items, which is name of the file or whatever name. Okay, so it is like this, /home/user/img/ this name, is file or not, then this name, is file or not, then folder 2, is file or not, like in this way. So I hope it is clear, and if you still have any doubt, you can write in the comment section, I will reply. Thank you guys, take care.